Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I know that the last video I mentioned, I said I was going to be using the new knife on the stealth build, but then I realized I don't have enough plasteel. As you see, I only have 231, and I woke up late today, so I didn't have time to get on and grind out some plasteel. But we're playing Psyker, and I am using the new last pistol. I got this from Milk, and then I got a purple one from Milk, and it was pretty good. Upgraded it, and I thought perks are okay. One perk's good, the other perk's not bad. Then the blessings are actually pretty good. Ghost and Raking Fire. Then here's the Blazing Force Sword. Not the best, honestly, could be better, but you're not really using the melee all too much in this build. Here's the last pistol once again, and then here are the talents. Get all this. Gotta get Perilous Combustion. You're gonna get Smite, and then you're gonna get increased jumps, and then also you're gonna get Enfeeble. So enemies that you electrocute take 10% increased base damage from all sources. I'm pretty sure that's how it works in real life as well. And then the parallel with Perilous Combustion, you get Wildfire. So when an enemy dies affected by Soul Blaze, nearby enemies also get Soul Blazed. And then you're gonna go down. You can I get Seer's Presence. I prefer that, but you can also get Kinetic Pressure or Presence. Sorry. Either or will work fine. And then obviously you go down and you can go Venting Shriek, Becoming Eruption. Now I'm going Creeping Flames this time. Usually I go Warp Rupture, but we're going Creepy Flames just to be different. And then we're going down to Empowered Psychonics and getting all this stuff here. But that is enough yapping for me. Let's get into a match, shall we? Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's real good. Oh, that's 50% crit, scales on heat level. Yeah, nice. Oh, I didn't see what other ability that Psyker had. Hopefully it's not Smite again, but if it is, it is. Oh well. That's why we bring the last pistol. Whew. Man, today at work was annoying. My boss was just being annoying, as always. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm drinking a peach tea. Because I love peach tea. And it's delicious. Oh. Man. Caught Up on Spike's Family. God, that show is so cute. You watch Jujutsu Kaisen, they try to rip your heart out, so you gotta watch Spike's Family to patch it back up. It works most of the time. Wow, we're finally not on the new map, I just realized. Because the last few videos we've all been on the new map, and it's all been random. Because that other Psyker has Brain Burst. Big ol' zap. I'm probably not doing too much damage to that guy with the last pistol, to be honest. Some people were saying that they don't like the new last pistol because the kick and the lower fire rate. But honestly, I like the kick. One of my biggest issues with the old last pistol is that there is no kick. I don't know. I like when I shoot something for it to feel like I'm shooting it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. Ow. Ouch. I helped. Stop. Stop. Oh. I got the lighting off just as it was jumping at me. Modify high intensity shock troop. That explodes that. Oh, fridge. Ouch. Ow. Oh, fridge. Oh, I didn't dodge in time. Oh. Wait, don't get me up. Get the other one up.
Indeed.
Oh my. That was a certified bro moment. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Oh, that's quite a few snipers, actually.
Where are you? Oh, was it something we said?
Oh, that guy left. Or died? Someone left.
Here we go. Another hopeless mission into a dark and dingy hole.
I love dark and dingy holes. And that's what she said. You know, I saw a post discussing how there's like a somewhat of a stereotype that girls will break up with their friends a lot more than men will. Sorry, did we get... Oh, I love... Why did we kicked forward? Fascinating. Anyway, I saw a... It was the post spawned from this girl on TikTok who was venting on how like she had like this whole venue planned for her boyfriend's birthday. She had like a venue planned, pickleball court, you know, all this nice stuff. And she invited like 20 of his friends. And none of them were said they can make it, and she was pretty upset about that. And then it got, which is understandable, right? You feel pretty bad if you can't, because you're throwing this thing for your significant other. It feels pretty bad if you can't, you know, do the thing you wanted to do for him. And they got in discussion how like women, obviously a bunch of men in the comments were like, that guy got owned.
Don't leave me like this.
What? Huh? Oh, this Ogren is, I don't want to be mean, but he's a little slow in the upkeep here. Anyway, got on discussion on male versus female friendships. A bunch of men in the comments were like, oh, you just don't understand male friendships. And I'm just saying, fellas, I don't know about you, but I've got a couple friends that I'll cancel stuff for. You know, like, I'm not... Like, if I'm going to work, oh, no, I'm calling off. I'm going to hang out with my buddy on his birthday. You know, like... Come on, we can be better here. And essentially a bunch of women were like, you know, men were like, oh, you don't understand male friendships, blah, blah, blah. And then someone was like, no, it's just, like, men, and obviously men were like, gotta get women involved in this somehow. So they're like, oh, well, women break up with their friends over the smallest things. Meanwhile, men will stay friends for a lifetime. And I'm kind of ranting and going around in circles. The whole thing was that women value emotional connection in their friendships, which is why, like, if you trust someone and then they cross that border or break your trust, obviously you're not going to want to be friends with them. Did we get kicked forward again? No. You're not going to want to be friends with that person, which is completely understandable. And men are very, like, surface level with a lot of their friendships. They don't form any deep connections. Like, obviously there's a bit where it's like, men don't even know each other's birthdays till the day of. Meanwhile, like, the girl will know their birthday, their mom's birthday, you know, all this stuff. Come on, launch a grenade at her zealot. Well, he can't at the moment, but he could have. And I think it's a very... And I bring this up because there's a quote-unquote, reportedly, allegedly, a male loneliness epidemic And I feel like this is another one of those problems where it's created by men and perpetuated by men. Because men don't search for those deeper connections like women do, which has its downsides, right? Of like, oh, well, you know, if you only keep a surface level friendship, you know, if your homie does something messed up, you can't be like too bad about it, because it's like, it's not hard to cut him out of your life. But at the same time, it's like, we're really gonna complain about a male, like, you can look at male suicide rates, and, you know, I think one of the biggest reasons is that they're alone, they're lonely. And it's just like, they don't form connections. What is going on here? I am not saying that this is true for all men, right? There's plenty of men who form emotional connections, but the majority of them, you know, have that very, like, surface level friendship where, like, you know, it's mostly sports and, like, other interests that keep each other, like, engraved. Like, most of, like, I have some friends where most of my conversations with them are very surface level. I'll still consider them friends, but, you know, I'm not, like, you know, connected that deeply with them. Then I have some friends who I am very deeply connected with. Like, as I said, I have friends that I will cancel my day for. Oh, well, it was almost bad. Oh. Yeah. I feel like, fellas, if you want a cure to the male loneliness epidemic, you can start by getting closer to your homies. Or, you know. It's like, and also, I will say, one thing I've noticed is that men like to kind of wear their problems on their sleeve to essentially, I don't want to say get internet points, but the only time I ever see men talk about men's mental health in any earnest is either A, put other people down. This is a bad spot for me. Oh my god, I could not do anything there. I didn't have my venting shriek. Hopefully you can get a hand here, maybe? Maybe not. I think I'm dead before they get the ogre up. Man, I've spent most of this game dead. Nope. Damn it, man. This video's gonna suck. Like, the only time I see people talking about men talking about mental health issues is one, during Pride Month, kind of be essentially put gay people down or be homophobic about it, or say like, oh, woe is me. Like, oh, why do they get a whole month or whatever? Men get 2 months. November and June are both about men's mental health. That's what No Shave November started off as a men's mental health thing. Because they'll talk about all these issues where they're like, oh, you know, I don't have any friends, I feel like I'm alone, I feel like I have no purpose, and then they do nothing to try and make friends. They don't, or go to therapy. Now I understand therapy is not for everyone. You know, finding a good therapist is hard. You know, even like affording one can be pretty hard, depending on your insurance, if you have insurance, or your area even. But you know, look, most dating apps nowadays also have searching for friends as an option. So it may seem like, oh, a little strange to be like, oh, I found my homie on Tinder or on Bumble or whatever. But this ogre's a console player. I just realized that's why he moves so strangely. And he's also framing. They're all framing. Where am I? You know, and I can say this from an outside perspective, outside and inside perspective of the male mind. Like this whole God, I remember when Gillette released a commercial where it was just like, hey, let's teach our boys to be better. They don't need to be doing all this. They can treat people nicely. They don't have to be weird to women. And a bunch of men got really mad about it. And it's like, okay, like, it was in 2017, I think. It was like a second 9/11 for dudes. A shaving company was like, hey, we can be better people. And it's just like, it's hard for me or anyone really to kind of take whenever men are like, oh, you know, there's a men's mental health epidemic, or men are lonely, or men are not okay, this, that, the other. Meanwhile, they won't take, like, the first step, or, like, any actual conversation is just, like, shot down because it's quote-unquote woke. Like, come on, brother. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a, like, I'm not versed in the inner machinations of the human functioning, but I know that the way that men are doing it now is probably not the correct way. Now, I understand also there are some women that perpetuate the problem of, like, men don't talk about their feelings or whatever. But I feel like generally, it's 99% a male-created issue and perpetuated issue. Like, I think women play very little part in the men's... Oh my god, you're not an enemy. Well, you are an enemy, but not... Take 10% more damage. Whoa. Holy moly. Whoops. Not in this direction I needed it to be, but you know what? It worked nonetheless. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in here. Healing schmealing. Yeah, fellas. First step. I mean, I've said this a couple times before, but like, women have very much embraced a lot of masculine traits in society, right? Meanwhile, men have sort of completely ignored feminine traits, or even like rejected them. Any form they have of them, they've rejected them, and now they don't know how to navigate society, essentially, because they're not in touch with their emotions at the level they should be, or they're... Oh my... I'm so sorry if that played through my audio. I accidentally got my wire pinched for my headset. If that played through, I'm so sorry. What time in the recording is that? 16? Okay, I will check and mute that if need be. Like, a lot of men hear the word feminine and immediately think it's an attack on them, for some reason. Like, no, it's not a bad thing to be more in touch with your feminine side. Like, a lot of girls would actually like that, you know? And also, it helps you navigate the world, because you're like, okay, so the answer is not to just deal with it, or to bottle my emotions up. Maybe crying is not the worst thing in the world for a man to do. There's a reason why we cry. It you know, it sucks at the time, and I've cried many a time in my life. Okay, I'm a big crybaby. Okay, like no point bottling up. You're only gonna feel worse. Really hoping that the Odin and the veteran would stay over there to do it. Get up, Steve, from Minecraft. Going sneaking, yeah. Anyway, to kind of wrap up what I thought, femininity, a good thing. And I completely blame, like, kind of right-wing GOP rhetoric for it, and, like, all that old boomer thoughts. That sniper has legs, man. I missed so many shots on that dog. I don't know how I killed the sniper, but I did. Zap.
The demon will be back, but for now, the elevator's waiting.
Got him. Woo. Nice. Woo. Now, okay, to reiterate, when I say that, I'm not blaming men for their problems, but I am just saying they're not doing the first thing of taking the step to work on them. Obviously, if men are depressed, it's not necessarily their fault that they're depressed. There's a whole lot of issues to do it. But if you're depressed and you refuse to take your depression medication, it's kind of hard to feel sympathy for you. Because it's like, yeah, okay, I know your mind says not to do it, but you gotta be like, okay, our mind is being dumb right now. We need to look at it from an external point of view and recognize that taking these steps, taking these pills, are the first step to being better. And that's all I'll say for that subject. Because I'm not like a genius on the subject. I'm not a trained psychiatrist, God forbid. Or therapist. I'm just a person with a P&G tumor model and a cough. Holy moly, that cough hurt. I jumped off like an idiot. No, don't look at me. Nice. Oh, the bomber exploded. Perish. Got him. Ah. Ooh. Nintendo. Oh, you know, no, the thing I was about to say is old news. I was gonna talk about how the game devs at the Game Awards got like a minute to speak while like random celebrities. Actually, you know, I will talk about this because it was a little cringe. How like random celebrities got like essentially like as long as they wanted to talk. Oh, rip. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Eat. Nice. Get up, Smithers. Bad reaper, no reaping. Alright. And only sowing, no reaping. Man, I hate reaping when I sow. But yeah, like, and also it felt like every celebrity was like trying to be Keanu Reeves. Like, why was Anthony Mackie going like, no, you're beautiful, no, stop talking. Like, no one in the audience was saying Jack Diddley squat, Anthony Mackie. You can't lie to me. I get it, you're the Falcon. Chill out. Also, I like that Matthew McConaughey was there, and then he just wasn't in anything. Like, they said he's in the new game, but then they did not show him at all. Unless he did, like, a voice that I just didn't recognize. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. God damn, the game's trying to kill me. It's almost as if these are heretics or something. Also, another criticism I saw for the Game Awards is that they had the ratings for like the best video game soundtrack, but then they didn't play the music from the best soundtracks. Ah, fire bad. I don't know how I feel about the heavy las pistol with this build. I feel like I like the speed of the other one. But it was cool to see Old Gods of Asgard live from Alan Wake. And then obviously Senua, the band they did for Senua's Hellblade. Or Hellblade 2 Senua's story or something. I had to play the first Senua's Hellblade. I watched it and I really enjoyed it. But now that I have a PC that could actually run it, probably should give it a play. Oh my goodness, I couldn't get my lightning off. Save me! I spent most of this match on the ground. Oh, Steve. Save me. Big Zappy, Big Zappy. Alright, we're good.
I've heard whispers of the realm of chaos. Islands of evil, floating on a sea of madness.
Ow. Healy dealy, please. Damn it. Got him. There we are. Duty gets tiresome. Ain't that the damn truth? Ooh, book. My favorite flavor. I can't see the sniper anymore.
Engaging both protocols.
Fire down the hallway. Eventually, he'll hit something. Apparently, I hit the sniper. Oh, I'm so dead. I live.
Like you're dead! Like the Emperor! The monarch is dead!
Respectfully, back up. Be gone. Ouch! I couldn't slide away from that one. Hopefully, okay, cool. The Smither's coming to save me. No, I'm dead. Oh, it's so over for me. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Oh my goodness! I spent most of this game on the ground. At least I look cool.
No more danger.
The beast is
You know, not to knock Steve here, but I feel like he's not being aggressive enough as an Ogun. I understand, don't walk through the fire, right? Fire do damage, but he takes a lot of times to hit enemies when he could res someone. And obviously, I'm not playing for Steve, so I can't control what he does. But that's what I would do, personally. Also, he heard the trapper. Hopefully he does not get got by it. Also, if he saw the sniper, hopefully he does not get got by it. Well, he didn't get by any roads. I was joking for that guy.
hostiles incoming!
Brain burst moment. This is why brain burst. This is why I hate brain burst. I mean, brain burst is fine, I suppose, but I just feel like in a situation like that, imagine if you had smite, daggers, or even a staff. It would go much better. But also, I played kind of iffy. I don't know. Was talking a lot. I mean, I spent most of the game on the ground, so who am I to criticize? Well, that's just mean. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, like, and subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother, but you better watch your teeth. And I don't want to hear nothing from Steve. I was being nice earlier. The guy plays like a bot. Alright, now have a good one. Bye-bye.